alone. Venus versus Mars on IntellectualRadio.com. iHeartRadio. What's up, y'all? Y'all good?
She came to the wrong show and gave us information on the wrong show. No. We ain't gonna put you on blast, but on our commercial break we are.
I'm gonna put you on blast. They don't know I'm talking to you.
We ain't doing none of that. Get up off my knees. Now move in forward, eat your chicken.
Now listen, Trayvon. We ain't even got time for all this foolishness.
Don't shoot. That's all I'm saying. I'm incognito.
Look, again, huh?
See, let you know I ain't did nothing. When I'm dropping the mic, I ain't got control of the mic.
You can't drop the mic.
I can't. That's what Tank said. He was like, "Does somebody want to hold my mic?" I was like, Tank, I want to hold your mic.
He was probably like security. That one right there.
His security was there. I'm just saying, I didn't want the money. I wanted the man. But I mean,
She said she has so much fun backstage with him.
So the person talking, no one cares about. But to my left,
this your boy Steve, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you something.
You want to be in the backstage with him too?
Oh, wait a minute. No. Let's clear it up.
Let's dim the lights for Steve. He's coming out. This Steve coming out story.
But I do wish you crazy. Look,
dim the lights, Earl.
If Earl wasn't here,
Steve coming out story.
If Earl wasn't here, I would have might have. You gonna turn?
Steve coming out story.
We supposed to be boys.
This is why I got the hood on. Come out, Steve.
Yeah, all right. I ain't Jamal. I ain't gonna come out in no song. Ain't hear it.
Steve would like to meet Tank. I would like to do every.
I've met him a few times.
Yeah. So why you?
He's my favorite singer.
So why wouldn't you mind being backstage with Tank then? If you already met him.
The only way I go backstage with Tank if he let me indulge in the groupies with him.
Indulge in the group.
Yeah, in the groupies.
Oh,
in the groupies.
You said
so you and all your friends, yeah, we would have ran through you.
Oh, I'm not a groupie. I'm a stalker, and I'm proud of it. I was trying to be his thought, thought, jump off, booty call. I don't know. I'm like to think he's more than 30 minutes. I'll take what I was gonna get.
And see all them women that was there with it, I would have told him I'm his best friend. I'd have been standing on and said, I'm his best friend. The key is to get through me.
And I'd be like, he lying, he ain't nobody.
The key is to get through me.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Chris. I'm like, he ain't nobody. Come on, Tank, let's go. Drop that 0. Boy, you got you a freak. I'm saying, I went and got me look, Steve, I was ready. I went and got me a fresh wax. I was ready. I was ready to go.
She had on her clean underwear?
No, I ain't having no drawers. I'm trying to tell somebody I was ready.
You're supposed to throw your panties up to the stage with your name and your number.
Yeah, but see, then my friend was like, please don't do that. And I was like, man, it's a 5x7 to me. It's my phone number, my address, my social security number. I'm just trying to tell somebody. I was trying to get saved. I was trying to save a life. Okay. He could bypass all them other women. I was trying to save a life, just give him all 10,000 pages of the Kama Sutra book in one night. That's all I'm saying.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Hey, look, for Tank, did you see that picture when he took off his shirt? I almost passed out. My friend had to catch me. You laughing, but he did. I was like, oh, Lord. He was like, for real? Just saying. The whole time he got there singing, I was like, take your shirt off. Take your shirt. Because Steve told me the first lady did that. And I was like, you know what? She on to something.
Yeah, I told Valinda she can never, ever come back. She can never go to a Tank concert.
She acted that bad?
She screamed, take your shirt off.
That's not all she did. She was acting a fool.
I think Steve was just jealous. That's why he wanted to meet him. Meet your competition.
Oh, let me explain something to you. R. Kelly said it best. If you don't want me to, your chick, don't have me meet your chick.
That's true.
So I ain't getting ready. I'm going to take that advice from...
You know the first lady got that booty. I'm just trying to say.
I know she do. That's why she with me.
Tank would have took it. And I'd be like, Valinda, call your girl.
That's why I cancel all them Ticketmaster emails to her email.
Really? Sound like a hater.
Do I hear insecurities?
No insecurities. Because she know. If Beyonce let me.
Oh, look, she's a regular chick walking down the street too.
And I would surely follow her.
The regular chick walking down the street. I'd be like, Beyonce, she too regular.
She don't. You know what? I like the old Beyonce, the thicker Beyonce. She didn't fell off on body wash. She was
super regular then. The old Beyonce. She was super regular.
Boy, you crazy? I don't know what. She could have been in that chicken box we just had. And I would have ate her completely up.
I mean, that's like the third person you trying to eat up tonight. It's only been an hour and 10 minutes. Good Lord. Between Cookie, the other chick from Empire, and then now,
Cookie.
Oh yeah, Nika, yeah.
So,
what you want to know?
I'm gonna have to do another show. It's gonna be called Save My Life. It's gonna be all about my stories about dating.
I'm telling you what to do.
So, Steve, I need your advice.
Yeah, I got you.
Chris, I'm gonna need you to edit his advice because it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I know it is.
No, bro, I give you the best advice. You just don't listen to me.
Because it don't be good.
It'd be good. See, when you do your own stuff, you end up in turmoil.
I'm sorry, say that word again.
Turmoil. I'm eating, y'all. I'm eating.
Right.
Democrat, huh?
It was democracy. When I read it, I say democracy.
Democracy, really?
That's the way it look when I read it. I've gotten better at it, though.
Get you some glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some glasses and get that chicken parts off your mustache. So with that being said.
Oh, yeah.
That was chicken parts.
So.
Probably was one of. No, man.
You know what?
Go ahead, ask your question.
Go ahead.
So a young lady.
Okay.
Not you, right?
Okay, we can say me.
Okay.
For the sake of the conversation. Sure, me.
Right.
So this cat.
No, it's just not you. Just say a young lady, because I have to direct my answers differently to when it's you versus somebody else.
All right. Yeah, just saying somebody else.
Okay, so it's me.
All right, it's you. All right.
And so this cat inboxed me, known from high school, inboxed me. I made a comment on Facebook, nothing like that. But I was like, but we were all kind of joking around because this is what we do. We got a little roast room, we go in on each other. Y'all seen the pictures. Oh, yeah. Well, Steve probably hasn't, but I know Chris has.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Had you laughing, though. Oh, yeah. Chris was on the plane laughing. Called me from a plane laughing at some of the pictures. Her man was even like, I'm not laughing at that. I like her. I'm not laughing at that. But we was going hard. We were going hard on each other.
They had her as Esther.
They had what?
They had her as Esther from San Francisco.
Again, it's a roast. We were roasting each other. So we take some pictures from your thing, take a picture and post it to somebody else. Somebody you look like this person. I caught one dude rocking a birthday hat. He had a cock to his side, so I put up In Living Color, Men on Films. And you make a little comment. So whatever. So I commented on something and I was way on the left field or something. And they were like, Chris, you need to come back. We on something totally different. I'm like, oh, my bad. Whatever, go make me some tacos. Because he be talking about he could. I'm like, whatever, go make me some tacos. He inboxed me. Uh-huh. He goes, man, before I make you some tacos, can I get a date first? I was like, I don't know about that. Again, high school to adults, I don't know about that. But hey, I'll date anybody now. It's 2015. I'll date anybody. Yeah, I still got a weight requirement, but I dated about just about anybody. So we're talking. So then he started posting stuff on Facebook. And I was just like, he'd be like, good morning. If I don't answer my phone, good morning, bug. And I'd be like, first of all, this is Facebook. You're not going to make me look bad.
But why does he call you bug?
Again, that's his own thing. It really means bugaboo. Oh. But hey, that's his thing. I don't ask questions. Sure, fine, put it on there. So then, go on a date. Only Steve.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
That's why I be taking his phone during the show.
I didn't realize my phone was on.
That's why I always take his phone during the show. So then we go on a date. It was whack. This is what it was. It was plain. It was simple. The date was whack. It was simple. It was fun, but it was whack. Now, do I think this person has a big, sweet heart? Absolutely. Do I think they clingy? Absolutely. Does that bother me? Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, they're a little needy. I don't like needy men because I like to bounce. So, I'm working out. I got a workout partner. So they're like, what's up? Oh, congratulations. Oh, what's going on with you and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, back up. That was like one date. I don't think it's going to work. Communication wise, I feel like this. When you date a woman or you're courting a woman in a week, you should at least maybe know her middle name.
Middle name?
I mean, is there some information you should have kind of like already on the table?
I don't even know her last name. I know the first name or the name I give.
I mean, seeing ain't nobody tap nothing yet. I'm just saying, shouldn't it be? That's okay now.
No, just play.
Now, there should be some things you should have at least talked about. At least know my political views, if I have any. At least know, something to say, okay, I kind of know this person outside of high school. Yeah. So then I'm working out. I said, what's up with that? And I'm like, They was like, well, what's the problem? And I'm like, again, pumping some iron. I'm telling like, yo, they're a bit hood for me. They're a little bit hood. And I was like, at the dinner table, you don't be sitting there on your phone. Okay? I had to tell them, put your phone, at some point, put your phone away. They put their phone away. But then they want to be all touchy and clean. Like, I know we know each other. Mm-hmm. But, too much too soon. I could be wrong. A little too affectionate too soon. A little too clingy too soon. Like on your face too soon.
No, I don't touch people like that on the first day.
You play it kind of cool, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
He's going back to he know you from high school and he just going with
just grab my hand, start holding it. You be like,
no, that's terrible. Now I might come around and grab your booty like.
That's terrible.
I know you.
Okay, so then let's move forward. So then I'm at the gym and telling the person, I'm like, yeah, I said, but the problem is I can't bring them home. So my workout partner was like, well, what you mean? Sometimes you got, is what you want. I said, that's true. Now, if I really look at it, they sweet, they're a go-getter. Are they financially right? No. Are they working on it and trying to make some moves? Yes. So in the bigger spectrum of it, it's like, give a dude a chance, right? Because like you say, Steve, we don't be trying, y'all will give us a chance working at McDonald's and kind of living at home, but we don't give them a chance even though they got their own car and they do work. But of course, we know I make that much more than them. That's okay. So then I'm at the gym, pumping some iron. And
But you make that much more than them?
Yeah.
You don't make a lot, so that means he got... No, man. Okay, keep on.
First of all, you don't know how much I make, but let's just say... What they make is kind of what they tell me he's so stupid. And a monthly is half my month.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Hold on, let me ask you this. Is he comfortable where he at?
No, he's not.
Okay, then that can be.
He's trying to move. He does.
Does he live on his own?
He lives on his own, got his own car. He worked part-time at night, but got, a daytime cutting hair hustle where he's actually an actual barber. Folks normally just come to his crib and do it. So that can be.
Okay. He's trying to do something better. He doing what he needs to do something better.
He got his own place and car. And
I ain't say the place is all that great. I'm just saying.
It don't have to be that great.
It don't have to be that great.
But it ain't going to be that bad either, right?
He doing better than me. As long as it don't look like Cole apartment. No, for Martin, when he had his apartment, when he got his own apartment.
Let's say it's very close.
Oh, dang.
Now both of y'all like, oh.
If it's very close, it can't be, dude. It can't be.
Nobody really live like that.
Nobody can live. If it's that close, then run far away.
But they're like, look. First of all, the house has been in a family for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a house.
Yes.
Oh, and it was passed down through generations.
Right.
Oh, you can't knock them for that.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't nothing in it. That's fine.
Like no couch?
No.
They didn't leave him the couch. They left him the house. The people died and left him the house, and everything in the house they gave to other family members. That's kind of wrong.
It's like it's junky. They're like, look, I'm trying to move. It's junky, but you can see, men are living anything.
Yeah. Men
live in anything. Men would live, like you said, without 3 days without changing their drawers. Like, I ain't expecting no company. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't say 3 days.
I'm not saying they are, but when you go and you be like, okay, so you gotta sit on the bed, but then you be like, yeah, but the bed is not quite a bed. Bed's up. But you'd be like, no. Then I'd be like, you might want to clean up us.
Because women don't care.
No, I care. If I come through and I know y'all about to ride me. But
you're right.
And I see this order.
Thank you.
Baby, we need to go out.
Yes.
So, okay.
I can't.
Oh, I need to leave, and then I'm gonna come back, and you're gonna clean up. I did my ex-husband like that, man. I'm gonna come back, and you're gonna clean up, and I'll be back in about 2 hours.
Let me tell you, if he's asking you to come to his crib,
that stuff hanging on.
Yeah. If he asking you to, if he asking you to come over to his house, like he invited you to his house, he
needs to have it clean.
Yes. It needs to be. It needs to be looking presentable. That's stupid on his part. I mean, now if it was on them things like we had a date and then it's like, man, let's go back to my crib. That's a different story.
Okay.
That's a different story.
No. So it's never clean. So with that, I'm like, hey,
how many times have you been?
Twice.
You went back?
Look, not like that.
At that point, the validation is good now. It don't matter. Like you cool with this.
Right, you
we
cool.
straight.
No. But going back,
you also clean up for him.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Really? Girl, bye. Shoot yourself.
I like Chris.
Go in your glove compartment, get your gun, and shoot yourself. Hurry.
I've had that before.
Yeah, congratulations. Hurry, go shoot yourself because it ain't happening.
Ooh, I remember.
Okay, so again, but it's not a long stay. It's like 20, 30 minutes. I'm standing there. They do whatever with their dog, and then it's like, okay, we back out.
Wait a minute. It's nasty, and they got a dog. You brave.
So now.
Desperate. Because the Christina I know would have been gone. You know what it is? Hey, look. I bet you she probably keep telling herself every time she probably call her girl, she always do this. Every time she explains something, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying. I bet you when you call Chris, you was like, "Oh, girl," but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
No, Chris don't know this.
But then, girl, he had this, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh wow.
Negative that request. Now moving forward. So as I'm working out, the person's like, well, you know what? They're good dude. It's like, man, I ain't trying to, sell them to you. I said, no, I know you're not. This is just you and I talking. He's like, no, but you know what I'm saying? He's really a good dude with a big car. I said, yeah, that I see and that I know. However, but hold on. However, he's hood and he's not where I need somebody to be with me to be. God bless you. To where I need to be in a lot of different levels. And again, like you said, if I say I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, this would be my thing. But it's also missing things before I'm able to even give you the benefit of the doubt. Like it's missing a lot of communication, missing like conversation. You got to really stimulate a woman's mind first. And this is why I get bored and I bounce because my mind is not being stimulated. Dude, it could just random, conversation about basketball, sports, whatever. To me, that's
the problem is that men, the issue why men can't stimulate women's minds is because all you have to do is just ask a woman one question. What do you like? What things are you, or what things are you into?
That's true.
And then all you have to do is whatever they mention, because they're going to tell you, just start talking about it, whether if you're educated about it or not.
Right.
All you got to do is ask questions for them to educate you. Women going to talk.
Yes.
They're going to talk.
And that's not what you get. So
you ain't got to say nothing, but ask them a few questions, and they're going to go home with their girls like, oh, my God, we had the best day ever. OMG. I'm serious. That's all you gotta do.
Not the ever. Not the really thing.
He complimented me on my Bulls outfit. No, just
So now the person that I work out with, interesting enough, I knew for a minute and I was like, I think they're kind of feeling me, but I'm not quite sure. Now they're trying to sell, they associate, because we all know each other. But I found it very interesting. I was like, I think they kind of feeling me, but I can't tell. But they kind of like Steve. They playing in the cut. They playing it cool. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, do you see a second date? And I said, I don't see a second date, but I got roped into a second date. And I was like, somebody else said, like, hey, let's hang out. Y'all know, man. Look, I was at a joint last night. It was $2 drinks all night long. You can't say it's $2 drinks and then put 4 tequila shots in front of me. See, now I don't do tequila, but it's like it's $2. It's a Long Island. It's $2. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. It's $2. What can really go wrong?
Yeah, it can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with $2 drinks all night long. And no cover charge. You can't.
Where's this place at?
None of your business. I don't want to see you there.
We ain't gotta act like we know each other. I ain't gotta act like I know you. I just want to roll. I'm gonna have $20 and I'm just want to roll right here with the game on. And when I take my shot and I see you, I'm be like, and just keep watching the game.
That's what I'm saying. It's a mess. So I'm like, I listen to music, whatever. So I found it. My point is, so they invited me out. So I ended up at this joint. I've gone there.
The partner at the gym.
Yes, invited me out. Okay. And I was like, I think you really are, but I'm going to ask you because I'm inquisitive. So then I was like, my spidey senses are telling me they are kind of feeling me, but playing it real cool. Sure enough, got drunk, and they was like, oh, take a picture. Nah, I don't want any confusion. That's a guy saying, will she allow me to take a picture with her? You know what I'm saying? She cool with that. We took a look. I said, nah, come on, man, let's do a thing. Then I was like, yeah. All of a sudden, he calls me on his way in. I was like, you feeling me? I said, hey, I was just about to call you. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, are you feeling me? He's like, actually, I am. He's like, but he's like, that's why I was asking you about the second day. Like, I ain't trying to, boo-boo on dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, but I am kind of feeling you. So, Steve, should I jump ship? Was that a straight, thought move?
No, you single.
Single.
Do they know each other?
They know each other. They've hung out a couple of times.
Are they friends?
They're not boys.
No, they not like how you and I are, Steve.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
They like.
If they just out somewhere and they run into each other, hey, what's up? That's it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Hey, what's up? But then, guy number one will maybe 2 or 3 on the phone call, maybe 2 or 3 times a month.
But here goes the thing, though. It's not.
But we've all been in group settings where we all see each other together, or somebody has somebody at their house.
With guy number one, right?
You haven't messed around with that one.
Oh, then it don't matter.
What if I did?
If you did,
I'm trying to see the difference.
If you did, you're a thought.
If you did, if you did, you.
Dad, Chris.
So she would be a thought because you don't.
He not. No. Because he's not gonna take. He probably not gonna take you seriously. I mean, not if you're trying to look for something serious, he's not gonna take you serious because you
smashed a homie.
You smashed a homie. More than likely, he won't. Now there are some exceptions when guys may fall for the girl by mistake, but that's very unlikely. But I can tell you right now, if I mess with a girl and I found out she smashed my guy, she ain't never gonna be my girl. Never. No.
Never.
Wait, when you say your guy, what is your guy? Like a conversation to make somebody your guy, or is it that y'all are?
I don't mind my guy smashing a girl that I never was serious about. I don't care.
Wait, say it one more time.
Okay, I don't care about my guy smashing a girl that I wasn't serious about.
Okay.
I don't care.
Right.
Whether if I smashed her or not. But the thing about it though is that he probably not gonna take her serious either.
Why ain't nobody taking nobody serious?
Because you smashed
I know a couple.
one.
I know a couple.
Now I said sometimes some people fall for each other more than what and then they just
they were dipping off. She was dipping off, and then she broke up with a dude, and they were friends. She was dipping off with a friend, and then they married with kids.
I mean,
does that make her a thought?
Yes.
She's just a thought that was lucky enough to get married.
Yeah, every thought gonna get married one day, probably.
Every thought gonna get
Yeah, I mean,
you giving thoughts hope.
Everybody. Yeah, I mean they gonna get a ring from Walmart, but still they gonna get married. But
jump off season about to begin.
But no, okay. Seriously, most guys, if they're really friends, one thing that guys.
Are we saying what if we say not friends? What if it's associates? What's the difference?
If they part of the crew, more than likely, I probably won't be serious with that person. More than likely. It's like an 80-20 thing.
He already called him and said, man, what's up with you and Christina?
Yeah.
He already did that.
He told me he did that.
Now here goes
No. He didn't tell me the dude one, I think he was like, I think dude two at the gym told me that they He's like, well, we talk, whatever. And I'm like, whatever. But then I think one says that they really don't.
I'm going to need to cut you off for 1 second. Let me explain something to you. It depends on how that conversation go with that guy, as opposed to determine if he's going to take you seriously or not. That conversation determines it right there.
Okay, break that down.
I'll give you an example. So you dated my guy, right? So then me and
It'd
you.
Be the best
so then
night. Because it's only going to be a night.
So then after that, let's say a year or so has passed or whatever. So you feeling me and we hang out or whatever. And I'm like, man, shorty straight. So I call my guy and I'll be like, hey, man, I just wanted to know. I know you and Chris used to have something. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to, be bogus or whatever.
A year later.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you minded, if you know what I'm saying, if I came at Chris, if it's an issue, don't worry about it. It won't be it. So he gonna tell me a few things. He more than likely he gonna be like, oh, bro, that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do your thing. But it's what he says after that what makes a difference. And he be like, oh man, do your thing, bro. Now he gonna be like, yo, I'm just giving you a heads up, bro. You know what I'm saying? She a party. If you're looking for a party, go for it.
Oh, so there's something.
But I wouldn't advise you to wipe. He gonna tell her that.
And it's funny that you say that because something I know you don't look at the reality shows, but I don't know if you watch Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Remember with Cisco and Rich Dollars with Diamond?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that episode.
Diamond moved here. She moved to.
That was the only episode I didn't see when they had that conversation.
She moved, and then she wanted Rich to give Cisco this letter. And so when he met up with her, Rich was like checking her out because she was coming on to Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Then she, Rich kissed her goodbye on her neck. This is your boy girl though, even though they had broken up.
Right.
So he go holler at Cisco like, yeah, what's up with you, Diamond? Diamond, he was like, oh man, go ahead. Nah, I don't care. Go ahead. Da, 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 da. Then he called Rich back like, nah, I don't want you messing with him. But guess what?
They already messed around.
Rich did. He took her in the bathroom and screwed her.
Right. Now, here goes the thing. Now,
crazy.
Check this out. All the other conversation is going to be like, oh, no, bro, you can go ahead. A matter of fact, real talk, she a good girl, Joe. Yeah. It's only them two type of conversations that's going to happen. Right. So if he tell me she a good girl, then I'm going to be like, okay, then I might see what she got to offer then.
Okay, but why does it have to be a year later? Why can't it be?
Oh, whenever it happened. I just arbitrarily just picked a year later.
Okay.
But whenever it happens. But like I said, I give you a perfect example. This one guy that was a part of our crew, he wanted to mess with this one girl, but she had been with a few members of the crew.
Well, you said a few members. I mean,
he only knew of one.
Okay.
So when he got with the fellas told him,
right,
like, bruh, if you just trying to, do your thing, hey, she a fun time. But if you're trying to be serious, it's not the way to go.
You trying to wife her?
Yeah. And he made the mistake and wifed her, and it was bad.
Oh.
It was bad.
He got caught up in her cookie.
Yeah, because not only did he look like a sucker.
Yeah, told you.
Not only did he look like a sucker, but once she got comfortable in the relationship, she went back to her thought ways.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm just being real. I'm just saying.
He wasn't satisfying her enough that she had to go back and be.
No, it ain't that. Some people, they just like a lot of thoughts. Just like to continue to be thoughts. It's in their nature. They can only suppress it for so long. That's it. They can only suppress it for so long. Well, let me explain something to you. A thought invented the term open relationship.
What?
Okay. Look, I can see
you're
that.
Going extra.
No, I'm being real. I'm being real. A thought, and the man can be a thought too.
Yes,
you can call him a hoe or a thought, however you want to call it. But whoever came up with that, because they cannot suppress themselves from continuing what they doing. They have to be with other people. That's just the way they are. Mm-hmm. They have to be with other people.
So is it is that necessarily open relationship or is that companionship?
Wait, say that one more time.
Open relationship or companionship?
I think it's an open relationship.
I mean, but what's the difference between open relationship and companionship?
Because if I'm not mistaken, I thought companionship only dealt with two people.
No, in this dating world of mine.
No. I'm just talking about the term itself. The term itself, by definition, it deals with two people.
Yes.
So therefore, if there's a third party, you can't say companionship.
As I'm hearing it out here in the dating world in 2015.
Let me explain something to you. Just because you see a clown and call him a businessman, don't make him not a clown.
Oh, I totally get that, but what I'm telling you is what I find that I hear a lot of cats are like, I'm looking for companionship, but it's like companionship with Chris, my niece, and with myself, and it's kind of like a real talk. It's kind of like a rotate. It's still like some people like say it's not saying open relationship. It's like they saying companionship.
Because thoughts are innovative. They came up with the whole term of open relationship. You don't think they're not going to come up with thoughts got. Let me explain something. Thoughts got game. Don't think they don't. Just because they hair blue, don't mean they got game. They got game. Thoughts have game.
Thoughts have taken over.
Let me tell you
Thoughts
something.
have turned into wives. Right.
And they can tell you that the sky is green and it's blue, and they will make you think just because they just told you. You just had a thought tell you companionship is with other people. That sounds ridiculous. Companionship is only with two. And you sat there and was like,
I said they're not, I said they're like, oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, but people believe it. Black people, we got to stop listening to people just because they tell us something with a straight face.
Kind of like you.
No, including me. Because I'm telling you, when people tell you stuff with a straight face, it's believable.
It's believable. I agree.
I'll sit back and be like, I was really born dark skinned.
Or say this one. It really is the best night of your life.
No, that's true. That's true.
You see he's smiling.
That's true.
You see he's smiling.
I'm smiling because I'm proud of me. But look, but I'm serious. Like, just because somebody and like I said, thoughts are innovative. They gonna tell you they got game.
They got game. They gonna tell you about their homeology. They gonna tell you about all type of things that you wouldn't even. They done invented some stuff. Look, Kama Sutra ain't got nothing on the thought.
Oh, Kama Sutra ain't got nothing on the thought.
No.
No, I mean
studying since they were 6.
But let me explain because what they're gonna do is that they're gonna talk. See, if you ever, let me say it like this: if you notice, a lot of men end up being with thoughts. And a lot of times it's because they run game on them. They just like a man that run game on a woman and he pay attention and he figure out what she like and he manipulates things that she like. A woman does the same thing. She listens to a man what he likes sexually and she makes sure that she fulfills that to the umpteenth power. Mm-hmm. Because men will associate great sex with keeping her around. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
True.
And that's why you'll see somebody be a thought for 3 years and never be their girl.
3-year thought.
A 3-year thought?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
3-year thought.
I mean, at some point, if I ain't moved up, I gotta go, right?
No. My thing is, I gotta make you see.
I mean, everybody gets a raise at their job every year. I can't get no raise.
But if the man is a thought himself and he got better game, all he got to do is make her feel like she the number one thought, and she cool with that. Because anytime a woman call her friends and say, "You might as well say we together," I got you. Anytime that you tell your girls we might as well be together, I got you. That's the
we
best
might as well be together. Like,
ooh, that's the favorite line.
Wow.
That mean I got you anytime I want.
Wow. I guess.
Because if you tell your girl and your girl's gonna think that y'all together, I don't care. And then if I so-called get caught up, hold on, man, you ain't together. You ain't even never even met my mama.
Right.
Or been in my house.
I mean,
I'm just keeping it real. Thoughts got game.
I believe thoughts got game because, like Chris said, it's jump off season, and these thoughts are gonna be out here trying to get wiped and come in with the. And
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else about these thoughts. One thing they didn't that didn't help their game is they started to look at what these women that be with all these celebrities, they have game. Evelyn Lozado. They got bodies.
Yeah.
They got bodies.
With the game.
These thoughts got Planet Fitness memberships for $10, and they getting it cracking in the winter. And I'm letting you know right now, it's some women that's been fat all their life, and I see them now, and they talking about getting ready for the summer, and I'm like, whoa, she right now. Because they know a way to a man's heart is.
Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Through Thoughtsville.
A man
through
is
your
visual.
body.
A man is
Very.
Yeah. Let me explain something to you. When the whole tribe of Judah that just walked through here, if one of them women was stacked, I would have been like, yeah. So then a nice body is gonna stop a man in his tracks. Period.
True.
I don't care what's
That's why I keep telling Chris, it's not her beauty, it's her booty. I keep trying to thank you, Steve, for solidifying that for me, for putting the nail in the coffin. She thinks she cute, but I'm telling girl, it's not that.
Christine is cute.
It's not her smile. She thinks she be flashing.
Oh my God.
It's that booty. And seeing I'm lacking in that area.
Let me explain something to you, Chris.
I gotta use my beauty. That's all I got. These legs.
Don't get me wrong. Any type of man that sees you, he's probably going to see your booty first.
Thank you.
Because your head is kind of small and your booty is real big. So he's definitely going to see that first. But she's pretty too, so it's going to be one of them things that's like, oh, okay, she got both. So it's cool. So I don't mind bringing her around the crew. And, or whatever.
Right.
But if she just with a big booty and she ugly, she don't get to be around the crew. She only go to the movies.
The things we do at night for 500.
Yeah. We only
the things we do at night for 500.
Let me explain something to you. If a guy takes you to a bar that he's never even been to, it's somewhere like it's nothing but like Polish people there. He's making sure that he does not run into anyone he knows at all. You know why? I've been there.
I just died on the show.
I'm just being real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done mess with some women. I'll be like, ooh, that body ridiculous, but dang, but
I got 5 Polish spots.
Boy, I'll be on Google like, what Arab restaurant?
That's so wrong.
We be up in there like, and she be like, girl, we had a good time. I'm trying to tell you what
this
you
is
need
why
to
the
do.
hood is on. I can't handle this.
I'm trying to tell you what you need to do. I'm serious. If you got a girl that got a good body, but she ugly, you got to take her to
I'm not gonna lie.
You did it. Yeah, you did it. Come on. I'm telling you, take them to a place where you know, man.
And then the funny part is, Steve get the female version into that. But me as a female getting a male version of that, them dudes really be like, no, I've never been there. No, where's that place about? Don't worry about it. I got you. It be in the cut somewhere, and it be nobody, none. They be like, I'm like, hey, the older crowd is cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with bingo, baby.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with
bingo.
And then he'd be like, I just want to tell you I had the best night. And I'd be like, it's high school. I told you, just relax.
See, a lot of women don't know that part of the game. If a dude got money and he ugly as ever, you got to take him to a place that you ain't gonna run into nobody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite thing. I used to take women and I ain't really, it was just okay. I used to take them in Cicero. That way I ain't gotta go that far, but I know I ain't gonna run into nobody but Mexicans.
And they like big ugly girls.
They was never big.
But I will say that even at someone that was short, and your auntie used to talk about me so bad. She was like, Chris. No, Devo.
Oh.
She used to be like, Christina, think people can still see you at night. I said, not close up. You want to blink a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done brought quite a few women down at the Myth.
It was not the Myth. But I was like, nah, you short. You want ugly, you was short. And you was short, it was a little butt. When he was short. So it's like, yeah, so he'd be like, oh, because I'm like, I kind of want to stay in your place.
Right. After that, because you only gonna probably it's gonna take you a while to figure out one place. So after that, you only want to go back to only one place after that. That's back to somebody's crib.
Well,
we ain't gonna have a date where we hop around. No.
When it was warm, when it was like nice brisk nights outside when, everybody in Wrigleyville, they'd be like, let's go to a comedy. No, because I know black folks go to Wrigleyville.
Don't you hate when they be? Well,
I be
you
like,
probably don't do it.
I be like,
let's go take a walk.
Let's take a walk because I'm gonna take you through them side streets and be like, let's stop at this little quaint Jimmy John's. That don't nobody know it's on this side street. I'm just saying, sometimes, look, ugly people, it's not a negative thing that you ugly. But you do have a quality that we do like. Yep. But sometimes you got to give a little to get a little. And if we have to walk you outside, sit in the dark park with you until the park closes at 11 so you can get some air and then bring you back so we can get what we want. We down for the cause, right, Steve?
That's right. But you know what be so crazy about it is that...
Wait, hold on. Chris, you ain't never did that? See, she quiet.
She has.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
I mean,
short, ugly, a little oversized,
No, this guy was horrendous, and it was horrible.
But he was a great guy, though, wasn't he?
Was like, dude, she with him.
But he was a great guy.
But it was not an area that I lived in or anything. But he was you know what? He was like a.
See, she was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. You gotta put your hands up.
Actually, it was a blind date.
Oh,
my soul.
I will never ever do those ever again. And I did 3, and they were all.
He was dark as I don't know what. He had on a royal blue shirt with some gold, a gold shirt underneath.
What year was this?
This had to be early 2000s. He had on some gold and blue alligator shoes.
He was clean. He was clean. Matching her blue nails. That was last week.
He probably was in the mirror like,
matching her blue nails. That was last week.
Oh, snap. He had all these different
see that blue nails?
Gold chains coming down his neck. He was like a pimp. And I'm sitting up here like,
in the restaurant.
Looking like Mr. T.
Mean, I
with all these gold chains.
Mr. T, Booker T.
it was horrible. I remember I got up to go to the bathroom and this guy was like, here, baby, here. Just take my number when you want to do better. Yes. He's like, because I can't believe that you're here with him. And I was so outdone. Do you know?
He said, baby girl, you got low self-esteem. That's what I heard.
That's basically what he was saying to me. And it was almost like that scene where Daddy's Little Girl and Gabriel Union in the restaurant with the guy, and he yelling across the restaurant for some hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
It was almost like one of those scenes,
dude.
And I'm just like, to this day, I still do not talk to that ex friend of mine for that date.
Dude, let me explain something to you. One thing I can't stand about blind dates. I ain't talking to you. Hold on, no. Let me tell you.
He picked me up in a little hoopty,
but his shoes was clean.
I was already on 10.
Wait. Because she gave him the benefit of the doubt.
But let me tell you.
He was clean, but he had a hoopty.
Because let me tell you something. Because let me tell you something. Friends don't realize how ugly they friends are.
Yes, we do.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, we do.
Let me tell you something. No, y'all don't. Because look, I remember my friend.
Yes, we
tried to hook me up with one of her friends. She was like, Steve, I got a girl for you. I was like, straight up. She was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She light skinned. She got long hair. It's her hair. And I'm like, oh.
Every woman know her friend's ugly. Don't you know which one of your friends are ugly?
No, some women think they friend cute if they not the ugly friend. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't the ugliest friend in the crew, you think the rest of your friends is cute.
No, because I seen some ugly chicks taking pictures. Like, girl, that bitch is so cute. I'd be like,
no, let me say something. This girl. So I'm like, okay, yeah.
Chris, don't you know which one of your friends are ugly?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
So I went ahead and met her. She was light skinned. She did have long hair,
but
her body looked like a bag of dirty clothes.
How your body look like a bag of dirty?
Have you ever seen your dirty clothes bag sitting at the door? That's how it look when it's full. When you get ready to go to the kitchen, that's how her body looks. Next time you get ready to go to the laundromat, you sit by the door and you sit down. Look at that. Think of Steve and.
What's your problem?
No, because
she had these big old braces. Her teeth was. I was like, well, she go down on me. I'm getting another. Dude, I'm sitting up here like. And the thing about I can't be mean to a person that's never been mean to me. So I'm just like, hi, how you doing? oh yeah, it's nice to meet you, yada yada. And I'm just sitting there thinking in my mind, like, oh my God.
The problem is what you think be on your face.
Did you go out with her?
He did. He
No.
had to.
No, we met at a club.
Oh.
And so after that, I just.
She was like, oh my God, he asked me how I was doing.
Now, I did have another blind date where the girl, I wanted to be mean to her so bad, but I couldn't because she was so nice. But
you wanted to be mean to
I was on some mannish stuff. I was at Northern in college.
Mannish.
And I was in the dorm, and one of my friends that I took a class with, her name is Shay. And Shay is a nice looking girl. She's a little thin, but she's a nice looking girl. So she called me and said, hey, my friend seen your picture. She like you. Or whatever. And I was like,
that's what my friends were saying about you.
And I was like, oh, straight up.
They do.
What?
See, he's so cute.
Hey, they're right. So look. So then I'm sitting up there and I'm like, oh, okay, you know how she looking? Like, oh, she a nice girl. So I was like, she right here. You want to speak to her? So I'm like, yeah. So I talked to the girl and I asked her, I was like, could you describe yourself to me or whatever? So the girl was, now keep in mind, Shay is kind of skinny. So she was like, I'm a little bit bigger than, Shay a little skinny. I'm a little bit bigger than her. I'm your normal black woman or whatever like that.
What's that?
In other words, she was trying to say she was curvy.
Okay.
She was trying to say she's like I'm shaped. Like, so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then we talking. She was real nice, yada yada yada. And then that night, she started talking. It was too many people in her room and stuff like that because her roommate had company and yada yada yada. Me, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can come stay in my room. You know what I'm saying? Yada 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 yada. Right? So she was like, eventually I talked into her. She was like, cool. So she was like, Shay. She was like, Shay and her other friend gonna come with me. So I'm like, all right, great. So at the dorms at a certain time, you got to come downstairs and you got to open the door and sign them in. So when she came, it was 3 girls, and I swear to God, they was all like this. So I saw Shay in front, and I saw the other girl behind her in the middle. And the other girl behind her was thick. I was like, oh yeah,
that's you. That's what you were thinking.
But it wasn't. It was the one that was this tall. How you tall and big? She was tall and big. Oh my God. She came there and I'm sitting, like I said, it's hard for me to just be, so I'm sitting up here like, what did I get myself into? So I'm like, oh my God. So we walking upstairs. So I'm like, it ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to. No, I was like, So we walked upstairs. I stayed on the 5th floor. So by the time we got to the 3rd floor, she like, oh, it's too many stairs. I'm like, no, you just too fat. So we get up there. So she sit on my bed. I'm sitting at the desk. And
you gonna treat it like that?
Look,
she came to see you.
She kept trying to get me to get in the bed with her. So my roommate, which is Steve,
right,
white guy, rest in peace.
Like, I'll take her.
He saw her come in because I'm telling him like, oh yeah, I'm having somebody come in. He saw her come in, so he was laying in the bed. He was half asleep, and he walked in. He did one of these moves. He was like, he did. And I'm like, so she's sitting on the bed. We in bunk bed, so he on the top bunk, and I'm sitting over there, so she can't see him. He like. So he going like this, like this and stuff. So I'm like, so
the moral of the story is, did you hit it?
No. Listen, she kept trying to get me to get in the bed with her, and I told her no. And I told her no. I told her we ain't gonna be able to fit in the bed.
Did you play?
I flat out told her. I was like, my bed is not as big as the ones in Grant. That was the other hall. I was like, Lincoln beds are real small. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I slept on the floor. She went back and told her friends that we messed around, and that it was the best night of her life. I didn't even touch her. She said it was the best night of her life.
Did you pat yourself in the back?
No, I made some type of excuse not to talk to, and I think I did something like, I can't believe you told my business talking to my friends about me and this and this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I didn't have no real good reason. I was just making up stuff.
Steve hit it.
No.
Steve, this is Steve's second coming out story about first one coming out the closet with Hank. Second one about actually banging a big girl. I've never messed around with a bang girl. I never messed with a big girl. I just can't. He can't. I know men who be like, I ain't never, but he can't operate. I've heard men say that they'll never mess with a big girll.
Men say that's the best night And they like
No,
they actually
let
put
me
in
tell you
some
something.
work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember my guys were trying to tell me big girls, yada 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 yada. I remember I tried. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Say I ain't never tried it.
Every man has at least
It
got
didn't work. It was disgusting. It was not fun at all. It was a lot of work, and I couldn't keep it up.
Yes.
Because I was not turned on at all. Now I will say this though. The mic gang was off the chain.
Oh, but that was up there, right?
Oh yeah, but I can't. I don't know. I'm just not attracted to big girls when they
clearly,
because
with the head game was just neck up.
Yeah, at that point I could just think about somebody else. Halle Berry, Beyonce, I'm not Cookie. No, I just but I'm just saying it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing against big girls. But I mean, I'm just not attracted to big girls.
Partial to what you like. I mean, it's nothing wrong with.
Just like I don't like real thin girls. Like if you got a body of a 9-year-old boy, no, we can't deal with each other. No, we just can't.
I know somebody who's she's so cute in the face.
I know so many too.
But she's shaped nicely. A little chunky, she's shaped nicely though. But she had a summer dress on, and I was like this.
Now look,
I mean, they were like this. I was like, girl, that's a disappointment.
Now listen, I might
get some padding in there or something. Because I was like, as a man, well, as a woman, but as looking at it in the man perspective, like you said, that's like an 8-year-old boy. Like, what are you doing with that? You gotta date her to be like, I'm not really a titty man anyway, so it don't matter. Because they were that small, but she had body. You see her, she has body, look nice, it's very cute in the face. Grew up with the girl, but now I'd be like, yeah, but you ain't got nothing here.
I don't know. This is the most. Now I'll be honest with you. Now I have seen some big girls that were their booty and their chest complemented their size.
Right.
I might be maybe, but them ones that got all of this,
I'm gonna find you one.
What's wrong with
like they big with regular people legs. Like no, I can't do it, man. I
love me seeing me I call them Humpty Dumpties. I love me seeing
I can't do it.
A round chick with some little legs.
I can't. That is the worst. Like I can't do that. I just can't, yo.
Chris can't do a big.
But I think big girls love me.
To play lifting fine, no.
But big girls love me. I think they think because I'm swollen, I'm gonna pick them up or something. I don't know.
Because you small. Because you small. She in the background.
Men like big women for some.
I'm not small though.
I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying. Normally, you say
the guy I work out with. He about your size, yeah, and a little taller.
Dude, big girls be coming at me hard.
His big girls coming. So I drove away. She was coming at him hard.
I mean, big girls become. I mean, I done had big girls come up to me like, "Hey, come with me tonight. You can put it anywhere."
And you threw up in your mouth.
And I was like, "Wait." Anyway, I'm like, girl, let me put this in your ear. But look, so anyway,
not the ear, the ear.
Hey, why not? She gonna let me. So,
but after that,
I'm so nasty. But no, I mean, but I don't know, man. This is. I don't know. When me and Christina talk about this, she think I'm too picky. I don't think I'm too picky. Am I too picky?
Yeah, you too picky.
I don't think I'm too picky. It's just I don't like big girls. I don't like too small girls, and I don't like tall girls.
Too picky.
There's just 3 types.
Too picky.
I don't like women that's taller than me.
Because he get insecurities.
No, it's not an insecurity.
It's insecurity.
I don't like them.
It's insecurity.
I've met a lot of gorgeous. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me tell you something. And I said this on the last show. Don't mean I'm gonna hit it.
He just can't be.
But for my girl, I don't like to be like this.
You can pick up a tall girl.
I don't want to have to jump up to give her a kiss.
Insecurity, man. I know a lot of little men who love my tall, but
I don't want to. Let me tell you something. I don't want to on a day we get married. Don't you know when you pick up and jump over the broom? I don't want to have to pick up like I'm carrying. I carry in the house sideways.
You ain't get up off me, man. I'm just saying.
No, when I say tall, I'm talking about like taller than you.
I do have a height requirement as well. Because I feel like this. If you get on the swing and you can't start yourself, baby, push me. Honey, no. If your feet just try to really get the air, keep going, baby. You'll get it. I have an issue with that. If you can straddle me and your feet dangle on the couch, I can't do that. First of all, why are you straddling me? Because it's a problem. But then it's like, but your feet, like, this is the couch and your feet here and my feet are on the floor. There's a problem for me.
I like for my woman to be able to sit in my lap and you know what I'm saying, curl up under me. I don't want her to sit on my lap on the couch and then I disappear. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to do that.
Steve, you a hot mess.
A hot mess. I'm just being man. Look,
and I don't want to sit on no little dude be like, baby.
Right, he in the couch.
You get tapping my leg. You good, baby? You good?
I'm just saying, man.
Can you see? You know my back wide. Can you see?
Wow.
Well, Chris, you know.
I mean, I will never go on a blind date again after
Me neither.
that fiasco.
Maybe I'll start doing that, blind dates.
I've always wanted to do speed dating, but I've never done it.
Speed dating at one point, but never.
Well, you can't now. But,
I can't though. I've always wanted to do that.
But we'll take the first lady to go speed dating.
No.
Everybody gonna die.
Everybody gonna die. I'm gonna be sitting next to them.
Hold on.
Ding.
She gonna be like, baby, she asked me how old am I?
Right. Well, he asked you. No.
Did he buy you a drink?
I'll see you when we cross. We'll talk when we cross. No,
I'm with her. And she crazy. Ding. Can we move?
Don't worry, Melinda will be the same way. Hey. Don't touch his hand. Talk.
Me and Chris gonna be back with our cocktails talking about some. They so crazy. They some fools.
They ain't gonna change.
But with that being said, we're gonna close this out because I'm so sick of y'all. Y'all get my nerves. I gotta find me a blind date.
Yes, I'm sure it's something called blinddate.com. But look, I don't know. Ain't no telling.
I will find it. I'll let you know next week.
Cool. But where can we find you though?
You just, I don't know, man. I'm floating in the wind.
Well, good people, y'all can find me every Thursday. Every Thursday on Venus versus Mars. And sometimes when baby hair Chris lets me come on the show, I'll be on here with Candid Talk Radio. What about you, baby hair Chris?
It always has to turn into a porn site.
I did not do anything pornographic. And I wasn't saying it like that. Facebook. What's the other question? Let's go.
With that said, IntellectualRadio.com. We'll holler at y'all later.
Coming up next, Pop Radio.
Pop Radio.